Yeah, I think let's kick off. Um, so yeah, thanks everyone for joining. So today we're going to go over how to create a winning Black Friday, Cyber Monday email marketing plan in 2020. So just to give a bit of an overview of who we are at SmartML. So we'll start with that. Then we'll get into some Black Friday, Cyber Monday must-dos, somewhat related to email that you should have in place before we get into the bulk of the webinar, which are 10 tips to help you get your email ready for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And then finally, we'll have about 10 minutes of Q&A at the end. So I'll just give you a bit of a background on me. I've been working in the Shopify ecosystem for the last 7 years. I'm the before I worked on a DTC custom Shopify app for a t-shirt brand. And I'm now the marketing manager at SmartML. And for those Australians, you can see that I'm have a Canadian accent and I'm enjoying the much warmer life usually here, currently in Melbourne. So yeah, who's SmartML? So SmartML is the easiest way to send emails that delight your customers and get more sales. So our two co-founders, George and Phil, started Blue Thumb, which they've grown to Australia's largest art gallery, online art gallery, and it's now at 10 million in annual sales. But while they were building that, back then at the time, they saw how effective email was just in their normal newsletters, but also in the stuff that they tried to do. However, at the time, MailChimp really didn't do what you needed to do for e-commerce, and it still doesn't really have a focus on it. And then you had other options that were like Amarsys that were really enterprise focused, that as a small team, you really didn't have the budget, the time, or the skill set to use. So they decided to build it themselves and share it, which is how SmartML was born. And yeah, so hopefully with our app, you can send less of email like this. I buy jeans from Levi's every year, and even though I live in Melbourne, I'll never be hip enough to wear jeans like that. But hopefully, yeah, you send more emails like this, which is Dan Murphy's, which is a liquor store or bottle-o, as we say in Australia. Yeah, they feed my love of Barossa wines and always send me very personalized products based on my past purchases. And while we've been doing this, we've seen that personalized emails get 6 times higher transaction rates than regular email newsletters, and that your consumers or your customers love it too. So despite what the media says that people might find it creepy, the vast majority of customers find personalized content and personalized marketing very or somewhat appealing. So yeah, that's enough about us. So let's get to you. So by the end of this webinar, I hope you guys are launching your sales a fraction of as good as these guys, who I think are the best launch marketers in the world. Yeah, the late Steve Jobs and Elon Musk. So yeah, to get our launch ready, we need to have our key dates in mind. So Black Friday this year is November 27th. And then that's followed by what is now known as Cyber Week and Small Business Saturday, which is the Saturday right afterwards. And Cyber Week goes from the Monday to the Friday. If you don't want to miss these dates and any other shopping holidays, we'll share these slides and the video before, but you can just Google also SmartML e-commerce marketing calendar, and then we have localized calendars for the US, Europe, and Australia and New Zealand as well, with all the big shopping holidays. You can just put it on your desk so you don't miss a big one. Yeah, and so if you haven't started already, hopefully this slide, yeah, gets you inspired or just lights a bit of a fire. So the majority of retailers in the 10 million plus bracket will have already started their holiday planning for this year. And by October, the vast majority will. So after this webinar and next week, you should really start planning your Black Friday and Christmas and holiday sales. And if you're not sold on Black Friday, why you should do it. Last year, just in the US alone, there was 7.2 billion in digital sales. That's a 14% increase over last year. I think there's 20 billion worldwide, and yeah, while it is a US-centric holiday, it's becoming a bigger and bigger deal everywhere. So whether you're in Australia, Europe, Black Friday is very much a thing. And yeah, it obviously is the COVID era, so 73% of US holiday shoppers say they plan to do more holiday shopping online this year rather than previous years. And 77% will browse for gift ideas online rather than in store, yeah, due to the risk and lockdowns. So yeah, before we actually get into the bulk of the tips, we need to do some housekeeping with your store and your email marketing. So the first part is building your list. So this is something you should always be doing, but leading into a big shopping holiday like this, you should really turn it into overdrive. So you're generally never going to have 100% of people that land on your site convert. Some might be holding on for better prices. So emphasize that in your Black Friday or emphasize your Black Friday sale in your pop-up. Let people know that they can get early access and that they can get a better discount on the products that they're looking at. This can be done with a regular pop-up, or it can be done with an exit intent pop-up as well. We're going to be launching a brand new pop-up builder in SmartMail very, very soon. So hopefully within the next month. It's really close to being done. And it'll give you full drag and drop capabilities so you can do really cool looking pop-ups like this. But if you're already looking at another solution for your pop-ups, Just is probably our favorite integration. And you can get really advanced there, like adding different pop-ups on different product pages, adding exit intent pop-ups, things like that, that can really supercharge your signups. And the next must do is to turn on abandoned carts. So typically during this shopping period, stores are seeing higher abandonment rates, but you can really counteract this with abandoned carts. You can offer free shipping or larger discounts, and you can also split your carts or your cart recovery emails by customers or non-customers. And a thing to note this year too is that Google searches for best affordable have grown 60% year over year. Yeah, obviously some people have done it really tough this year. I don't think that means everyone's just looking for the cheapest item though. It's more so people are really going after what has the best value. So ensure you're doing your competitive analysis of your competitors and what other products are out there, and making sure you're offering the best value to your shoppers. Next is to clean your email list. I probably have this in every single webinar, but I can't stress this enough. When you go into a shopping period, you likely want to be sending more emails. So you want your deliverability up to scratch, and you don't want to be sending to unengaged customers. So right away, just clean subscribers who haven't opened emails on your list or purchased within the last 12 months. They're doing more harm than good. How I like to think of it is that if the more unopened emails that you leave in inboxes, the worse your deliverability is. So if you're sending to someone who hasn't opened in a year and every single week you're sending them 3 emails, that's really bad for your deliverability. So you either want to remove them from your list, or when you have a segment for Black Friday, just make sure they're not in that segment. And optionally too, you can send them a reactivation email to get them to stay on the list if you'd like, and you can even offer a discount. And if you need any help setting up your segments to clean your list or sending this reactivation email, just reach out to our support team and we can help you walk you through how to do that. Then you want to activate mobile payments. So last year, 61% of all online retail transactions came from a smartphone, which was a 15.8% increase on the period. So I expect this to even rise to around 70% this year. So if you offer these, or if your platform offers mobile shopping options, add them now, and add the icons to your templates and to your theme so customers know. And also add a buy now button to product pages. If you have a store where you're only selling one product, or like you're not buying 3 products at once, just add the buy now button to your product pages. So you can take customers from email to product page right to checkout rather than having to go through the whole cart process. And finally, the last must do is answer the COVID FAQs. So yeah, it's been a crazy and unpredictable year. So yeah, let your customers know if you have a brick and mortar store, is click and collect available and what precautions you're taking. Let them know that if there's going to be any shipping delays this year, maybe even increase your shipping times a little bit just so there's no surprises. And also let them know if returns are still processed as normal, depending on the products you sell. You can have these in a Black Friday landing page, or you can link to a specific COVID FAQ page on your site. So now I think we're ready to launch. So we'll get into the bulk of the webinar, which is 10 tips that I think if you implement all of them, you'll have a lot of success this Black Friday. So the first is to prepare your list. So you just don't want to be, we'll get into increasing your sending frequency later on, but you just don't want to be spamming or blasting everyone with every email during this period. So you can really segment it and segment customers that have purchased within a week off these shopping events last year or in previous years to find those Black Friday shoppers. But what you really must do is, if you're going to be increasing your sending frequency, is remove people that have purchased in the past few weeks or week, whatever that typical repeat purchase time is. Like if they're very much within it at the start, you don't want to be sending them 3 emails. You want to be sending them a nice automation that builds your brand and gets them involved in other channels rather than just sending them sales if they purchased a day ago. So prepare a specific smart segment for that, and just send your Black Friday emails to that segment. And then when you have that segment ready, connect it to Facebook. So if you're on a grandfathered or on the unlimited plan, you can sync your segments to a Facebook custom audience. But you can also upload them. So you can also just export your segment and upload it to a Facebook audience as well, if not. But yeah, during Black Friday and during these shopping periods, reaching a cold audience on Facebook is really hard. So it's best to actually reach out to your warm audience. So what you want to do is connect your Facebook account to SmartMail, and then your subscribers will go from SmartMail into the Facebook account. And if they leave that segment, they'll also be pulled out of the Facebook account. So if for a reason they have purchased a day ago and you've created that segment before, your Black Friday ads on Facebook or Instagram won't go to that customer, and you won't be wasting spend. Yeah, the next is to start building hype. So at least 4 weeks out from your event, it should be a big part of your marketing messaging. So what you can do is start giving previews of your offers. If you have a lot of products that are going on sale, you could start building some hype by just showing some of the big ones that are going to go on sale at that period of time. Or you could give hints. I really like this email by Peel. They're a smart phone case brand. So yeah, just let people know that you're going to have a sale and that they should get ready to buy. It's not really related to what you would do in SmartML as well, but you should also try to do some PR hustles. So search on Google for people who did best Black Friday deals 2019 in your specific vertical, or best deal guides last year, and reach out to those writers and let them know that, hey, I've actually already previewed what my sales is going to be, and this is what it is. It'd be great if you could share in your article this year. Also look out most articles, if they are affiliate articles, they will say we may receive affiliate revenue from this post. And if so, you can set that up as well. Referral Candy is an app that we work really closely with and partner with on a lot of our content. And you can really quickly set up an affiliate program in there that can give writers like these a small commission for driving sales to your site. And yeah, this is just a preview. I think Amazon Prime Day is coming up next week, and they've had this landing page and they've been sending emails out for weeks. And they've already added some savings to specific products like their Amazon devices. So touched on this a lot already, but yeah, during the shopping holiday, you want to increase your sending frequency. So right now, the average Shopify store is sending 10.5 emails a month, which is about 2.5. So once we get 4 weeks out, which is about 3 weeks away, you want to start adding an extra email to your regular communications. And by the time you get to 3 days out to the week before, you want to start sending daily. And again, segmentation is really crucial here. If you're going to be sending extra emails, you don't want to be sending to people that have purchased a day ago. You want to be sending them brand building automations, not sale emails. And if you're kind of iffy about like, am I sending too many emails? We did this really cool project with a couple guys this year called e-commerce senders. And that's the live dashboard tracking the top 100 Shopify stores of how many emails they're sending, what days they're sending, their subject lines, and really cool tidbits like that. So right now it's 10.5 as of this week, but maybe in 3 weeks when you know, okay, I'm going to start sending my Black Friday emails, go check this dashboard and you can say, okay, wow, they're actually sending 12, they're sending 15 emails a month. I should probably get my emails up to that same level, depending on your brand as well. Great. So now, yeah, we've built our hype. We've started increasing our frequency, but now, yeah, when to start? And that is really to start early. So yeah, most brands these days are starting their Black Friday sale on the Monday. Seems a bit counterintuitive, but yeah, I think you should really do it. Last year, shoppers entered Black Friday, Cyber Monday week with 1/3 of their shopping already completed. And by late August this year, 1 in 4 shoppers had already started their holiday shopping. And really, how I like to think of it is that all your customers, all your shoppers are really going to have limited budgets. So you want to start early so you can capture the biggest share of their wallet that you can. You don't want to leave it till Friday and then having 3/4 of their budget already gone and them not really being able to afford your products. If you start early on a Monday or Tuesday, even maybe with like an early Black Friday sale, they're more likely to pull the trigger then and you can get the sale. So yeah, at least 2 to 5 days away from the event, start some sort of sale on your site and in your email marketing. So now we are at Friday. So Black Friday itself, our big launch. You really don't want to be afraid of sending more than one email on Black Friday. You can go search Black Friday on your inbox now and see all the emails from last year, and you can see how it just piles up. So yeah, if you send an email in the morning, within 1 to 2 hours, it's likely to get completely buried. So send 2 to 3 emails on Black Friday. Again, if you're on a grandfathered or on the unlimited plan, we have a great send boost feature. So after you send an email on the stats page, there's a button there called send boost. What will do, it'll create a segment of customers that haven't opened your emails or haven't opened your last email, but are still generally engaged. And it'll recreate your email. Hopefully, maybe you could add a bit different content and change the subject line. And then you can resend it to those unopeners. And yeah, if you are starting your sale early, maybe on Black Friday, so you still have that great email engagement, include a surprise offer, whether it's like an extra 10% off from maybe your 30% off, or even more items on sale that usually don't go on sale, just to pique your subscribers' interests and get them to open the emails. Yeah, and then now that we're sending, Black Friday is coming, let's just chat a little bit about how you can actually optimize your emails. So the big thing is A/B testing your subject lines. So yeah, if you don't get people to open your emails, they're likely not going to convert. So with SmartMail, you can A/B test them. So yeah, even test this in the weeks before. Just try to have some system to it. See, does adding my discount in the subject line lead to more opens? Does emojis increase my open rates? You can test that. What SmartMail will do is say you can test 20% of your list. If you're sending to 100 people, 10 people will receive subject line A and the other 10 will receive subject line B. And after an hour or whatever testing period you set, whatever subject line is open the most will send to the winner, or it will send to the rest of your subscribers. So it's a really quick and easy way to optimize your subject lines and get the most opens possible. So yeah, a bit more on the content. So yeah, you want to create urgency in your emails. Black Friday is obviously for a limited time. So in your copy and in your subject lines, add terms like 1 day only, ends tonight, to increase urgency. But you can also use specific content like countdown timers. Um, you can use a third-party app for this. So there's, I think, one is called Motion Mail, and that will generate an HTML snippet that you can put in one of SmartMail's HTML blocks in your email. Yeah, and again, it's just a GIF that will create a bit of urgency in your content to drive customers to your site. Then, yeah, Black Friday is now done, but you do want to extend. So this year, I think 33% of Shopify stores are planning to extend their Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales into the week after. So I really believe that you should too. It's the big shopping period and it really goes for 2 weeks now. So you want to do your best to capture a share of your customers' wallets. So even if you can't offer that same crazy sale as you can on Black Friday, run a slightly smaller sale. So if you're offering 40% off on Black Friday, maybe make it 20% off during Cyber Week. So for customers that might have missed out. And yeah, also don't hesitate to get involved in smaller events. There's been a really big push to shop local this year. So I think Small Business Saturday is a really good opportunity to share that aspect of your brand. I know a lot of SmartMail users are small to medium merchants. So yeah, really participate in Small Business Saturday this year and encourage others to shop local as well. Maybe even share some other local brands that you really like in your emails. And Giving Tuesday is another one. Obviously, it's been a tough year for a lot of people. And Giving Tuesday, it encourages people to give to charitable causes. So one idea you could do is all your profits on Giving Tuesday could go to a charitable cause. Or yeah, it could even be a fraction of each sale. Yeah, the last tip is to automate the rest of the customer journey. So after the sale, your work really isn't over. Yeah, you're going to get new customers, you're going to get repeat customers. You need to automate emails after that to help build your brand in their eyes and get them purchasing again and again. A repeat customer is 6 times more likely to purchase from your store again compared to compared to just a regular shopper. So yeah, for repeat customers, reward them, celebrate them, get them to share a glowing review on your site or on public channels like Facebook and Google. Also, turn first-time customers into loyal fans. So send them a post-purchase series and like really brand-heavy content. So tell them your founder story, tell them why you started the business, get them involved in other channels like Instagram, get them to create user-generated content when they unbox their products. And after that, to use your post-purchase data to tailor other offers like cross-sells and upsells. And yeah, we're releasing this fully on Monday to all our merchants. So we're gonna, this is our new automated flows, or temporarily it's called workflows. But these will be, this is a multi-step flow builder that will allow you to create multi-step automations, so you can really see your customer journey and add multiple emails, but also split these flows into distinct branches based on customer data, like if they've ordered before, if they've opened emails. So yeah, for a great example is maybe for an abandoned cart series, you can split it so you have one set of emails going to past customers that probably doesn't give a discount and you don't want to give away margin. But to non-customers, you have another branch that has really aggressive discounts, as you really want to turn them into a first-time customer and then eventually a repeat customer after that. So yeah, that some of you might already have this. You can go under automations, and on the far right tab, you'll see workflows beta. If not, everyone will have it on Monday, which is really exciting. I think it's the biggest update we've done to SmartML in the past few years. Oops. So yeah, now we can get into some Q&A. So there's a questions section on Zoom, so you can ask a question there, or you can also ask it in the chat. Yeah, does anybody have any questions? There's a Q&A section here on the bottom right of Zoom, kind of. Yeah, for Peter, can we get a webinar, get access to this webinar or a recording? Yes, definitely. We are going to have a great Black Friday, Cyber Monday hub on our site. So we'll share this webinar with everyone that attended, but also I really urge you to check out that hub. We'll have a lot of resources. We'll probably run a few other webinars and have great blog articles with expert tips and advice there too. Yeah, is there a risk with sending deals a month out that might hold, that people might hold off to purchase? Yeah, so not really. I think you want to give a preview. You can also give early access. So that's one technique that Amazon does. So they'll actually start their sale maybe 4 or 5 weeks out and give early access to a few deals. And no, I don't think giving too much of a preview will make people hold out. Obviously, maybe if you have low ticket items, then probably it might make people wait a little bit. But if you have like a big purchase item, for sure, I think building that hype will do a lot of good. And it also gives you time to share it, like I said, with the writers as well, and do some PR hustle. Okay, this one, what's the difference between the thank you email that you send out after they sign up and follow-up welcome emails? So yeah, I guess a welcome email would be sent right after you sign up. You can, with this flow builder, you can actually merge it. So say if it's a first-time customer, you can just have one welcome series that sends just first, yeah, thanks for subscribing. And then right after that, you can split it and say, I want to split this by if they're a customer or not. And then in your second email, maybe for customers, you get them to share their products on social or get involved in social. And then for non-customers, you get them, you offer them a coupon and saying, hey, you've signed up, but you haven't purchased yet. Here's 10% off. So generally it's the same series, but you could split it if you want to. So you could have just a welcome series saying thanks for subscribing and a separate thank you series. But hopefully with the flow builder, you can kind of build that customer journey all into one series now. Yeah, hope that answered it. From Lisa, what was the name of the sales pop-up you recommended to capture emails? So yeah, that was just Uno. They integrate with all our integrated platforms, so Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, Neato, and PrestaShop. Yeah, it's a really great pop-up tool. You can get really advanced on it. You can trigger different pop-ups on different product pages, do exit intent pop-ups. But yeah, also yeah, I really love if everyone would use our new pop-up as well. I think it's going to have even better design tools really than just Uno. It might not have that really crazy targeting, but if you're just looking for a beautiful pop-up, then our new pop-up will be, I think, the best choice for you. Christina, will there be a smart segment webinar? Maybe not specifically on smart segments. We have a lot of great docs already. So if you go docs.smartml.com, there's a lot of resources there on segments. But with the launch of our Flow Builder, we will be hosting another webinar, probably in about 3 weeks' time. So again, we'll share the invites out to that, and that because smart segments is such a big part of our new Flow Builder, we'll be covering that a lot too. But if you have any specific questions too, just reach out to our team on chat, and they're super helpful. Our response times globally are under 10 minutes, and yeah, I think we have the best support team in the world. Yeah, how many emails works on actual Black Friday? More than one? Yeah, like I said, I think you should definitely send more than one email. It really depends on your brand too. If you're maybe only sending one email a month, you don't want to go send 5 emails on Black Friday. So, but if you're sending usually 3 a week, then you could probably send 3 on Black Friday. But I think you should send at least 2. Like I said, your email within 2 hours is going to get buried on the second page of the promotions tab. Over 90% of people use Gmail. So yeah, send it to unopeners or just send a second one. That send boost feature is really helpful to make sure you're only sending to people that didn't see your first email. This one's from Lies. In which part of Gmail is better than the emails appear? Yeah, we actually have a blog post on this too. I think you can search SmartMail blog, maybe promotions tab. Very much so the promotions tab. There's a lot of articles saying, oh, how to try to outsmart Google or Gmail. It's pretty much impossible these days, and it'll actually maybe even hurt your deliverability. So yeah, I think all SmartMail emails will end up in the promotions tab. Some people will actually get annoyed if they have your promotional emails land in their normal tab. They might just mark that as spam. So yeah, it's very impossible these days. And I think SendGrid and Mailgun actually did a study, and they're the 2 biggest email infrastructure providers. And they found that emails in the promotions tab for promotional emails actually get opened more, because when people look for sales and deals, they're actually going to that tab and specifically consuming that content. And I know that's what I do as well too. Yeah, I think I answered that last question already. Brian, I'm not opening my store until January 1st. However, I already have created a pop-up. When will your new pop-up be available? And can I redo my pop-up when your new one comes available? Yeah, so you can use our current pop-up now. It's a really nice, still simple pop-up to use that you can get up quickly. If you're just launching your store, I think it'll do the job. And yeah, we'll migrate that to our new pop-up builder. So once that's live, you can just edit your existing one or create a new one. Keldon, will there be any preset flows we can use off the bat? Yes, there will be. I'm not too sure if they'll be launched on Monday. That's kind of like the final step of the puzzle that we're trying to get done. But by the end of next week, they'll definitely be there. So we'll have pre-made welcome emails, we'll have pre-made win-back campaigns, pre-made thank you series, and I believe pre-made like repeat customer series. And there'll be example content in there as well that you can use. And yeah, it'll also show off our new merge tags if anybody hasn't seen that. If you've seen the text editor, when you're on a text field, you'll see add personalized field. So now you can add things to your text or your copy, like your subscriber name or their last product purchase, which will be really useful in those emails because you can kind of add context. So for example, if you're doing a cross-sell automation, you can say, because you purchased last product purchased, these are some other products you might like, and then add some other products there. Lies, how to avoid emails finishing on spam, and what to avoid writing. Yeah, we have some great content on that. I think if you can search Smart Mail blog subject line, what not to do with your subject lines. I think that's a big thing. You want to avoid specific keywords that might trigger spam filters. So if you put 5 exclamation marks or your subject lines in all caps, that's more likely to trigger a spam filter, or if you say sale in all caps. So you generally just want to give people really great context of what your content in your email is actually about, and try to be original and match your brand voice as well. But I think the biggest aspect of spam is really sending to engaged customers. So that means one, like the first step, only send to people who opted in. That's one, our terms. Two, so if you're not doing that, yeah, don't let me know. But yeah, the second part is keeping a clean list. So I think at least every 3 months, you should be removing customers on your list that haven't opened your emails in the last 12 months and haven't purchased in the last 12 months. These people are doing more harm than good on your email list, and you're actually paying for them too when they're hurting your deliverability. So I'd really recommend you remove people off your list like this. You can reach out to our team and we can help. And we have some great resources on how you can clean your list too. Great. I think, yeah, that's 40 minutes. So I think we'll close it off for today. But thanks so much for everyone joining. I'll quickly just share a coupon for those that aren't on SmartMail now, or if you just joined SmartMail recently. I know we're a featured Shopify staff pick this week, so hopefully some of you are from that. But yeah, if you use the code Black Friday Cyber Monday 50, you'll get up to 50% off your first month. And if you're on another tool like MailChimp or any other email marketing tool, we'll also, if you mention this webinar, we'll help you migrate across. So we'll bring over your list, any past email designs, automations, etc. Just give us a shout on support. We're really quick and easy to help, and we should be able to get that done in about 2 business days. Great. So yeah, thanks so much, everyone, for joining, and yeah, stay safe, and yeah, hope you do really well on Black Friday, and check out our Black Friday hub because we'll have a lot more resources there. Thanks.